the captain of the hill. The world was often very dark, not just when the sun went down, but sometimes a heavy, dark feeling covered everything, like a huge blanket pulled too tight. This feeling was strongest around the shadowy hill of whispers. But in the deepest, darkest spot of all, a tiny light always glowed. It was the light of her own strong spirit. Minji knew that no matter how dark the world felt, the darkness could never truly touch that special light inside her heart. Her path was the hill of whispers. It was steep, full of prickly vines, and covered in tricky, loose stones. Minji stumbled many times, and her arms and knees got scratched. It hurt, but she did not cry out or stop. She shook off the dirt and the sting and kept going. Every time she slipped, she reminded herself, "My feet might trip, but my spirit stands tall." Her head was held high, facing the climb with clear resolve. She knew the hill held scary things, the twisting shadows, the cold wind that seemed to whisper doubts, and the fear that she might not be fast enough. This was the horror of the shade. The shadows tried to scare her. "Go back," they hissed. "You can't do it." But Minji simply smiled. She was not running away. She was ready for whatever the path threw at her, and she was absolutely unafraid. The very top of the hill was the hardest part. It was a narrow, steep scramble, like a tight gate she had to squeeze through. It felt like the final test, demanding all her remaining energy. Then, with a final push, she reached the very top. The darkness was broken by a beautiful, blazing sunrise. Minji stood there, watching the colors paint the sky. She had chosen to be there. "I am the boss of my choices," she thought happily. Minji looked back down the hill of whispers. She had guided herself the whole way, through the dark and the struggles. She was the brave captain of her own strong heart and spirit. And every day after that, whenever a tricky challenge or a dark feeling came her way, Minji remembered her climb up the hill of whispers. She knew the secret. The true strength you need is always waiting for you inside yourself.
Hit the like button, share and subscribe, and please turn on the bell icon to stay connected with us.